Obviously, Manu's injury is a massive blow for him personally. What kind of, because it's a longer term thing as well, what impact will it have for you?
Yeah, well, we missed Manu greatly. He's been a terrific team mate, terrific team player. And we feel for him, but we move on. We'll find other alternatives and find other ways of playing.
Do you have to play differently without him? I mean, I suppose.
He was a focal point of our attack, and we have to find other ways of having focal points of our attack.
Obviously, the way the speed of the game's been going with the ruck speed and things like that, will that help in that process anyway, if the game's a bit faster? And
I think we've seen in 2 domestic leagues, particularly the Super Rugby New Zealand and the France Top 14, the ruck speed increased considerably. But in other domestic competitions, that hasn't been the case so much. So we just have to wait and see what happens with the refereeing at the international level. We don't have any indication at this stage where their emphasis is going to be. So we'll just, again, wait and see what happens there.
The situation with Sale and the disruption. I'm just wondering do you expect that to have any sort of longer term knock-on effect for you, or what's your understanding of how it's going to impact?
Yeah, look, I think this is going to be the way it is at the moment. I just saw in the football they had 3 players unavailable this morning that can't go in the Gareth camp, and they're having a camp at Penny Hill, so they have 3 spare bedrooms there. It's a fact of life at the moment. That's what we have to deal with, and we can't get too worried about it. We're not too obsessed about it. We'll just take the players that are available and then work with those players.
What have you seen in the last few months, and what some of these young guys might bring to you that you think might enable you to make that change or that next evolution?
Well, the game does evolve, and as I said previously, particularly in the New Zealand Super Rugby and Top 14, we've seen a lot more quick ruck ball. We've also seen a lot more transition in the game, because if you're good at the breakdown, you not only have the opportunity to get quick ruck ball, but you also have the opportunity to turn the ball over. So if that continues in Test rugby, and we're not sure, but if it does, then we need to be equipped to play a little bit flatter and a little bit faster off quick ruck ball. And then in the transition, be able to flick the switch quickly, be able to get in position quicker than the opposition and take the opportunity in either attack and defence. So, we've been doing some preliminary work on that. And as I said, we just have to wait and see how the game evolves now.